Buttons. Yeah, there we go. Here we are, back with Hands and Things. Grey Cloud still on Scarab God, led off with Snow-Covered Island. Seth still on Perforos Spawns Breaded. Aethez still on God Eternal Ketra. And Zin coming into the game with the Karametra deck. So Zin, why don't you talk about your deck for a second, since you didn't get to talk the first game.
All right. So I'm playing Karametra, God of the Harvest. She's a 6/7. As long as I have Devotion to Green and White, 3/7 or more. Whenever I cast a creature spell, I can search my deck for a basic, forest or plains, and put it onto the battlefield tapped.
Basic, just forest or plains, I think, right?
Correct. It is indeed just forest or plains. Sorry, mine got lost there. So I have decent creature count. My deck kind of likes having lands coming into play and responding to it, so hoping for good things.
There's Aethez with another turn 1 play. You got quite a lot of those in that deck.
I'm shocked, amazed even.
Aethez, who are you hitting in the face this game with all your incidental damage?
I mean, it worked out pretty well hitting Grey Cloud. He was nearly dead.
We just gotta make enough triggers for Grey Cloud to drop out. That way I can
if there are enough triggers, his moto will just crash again and he'll be out.
That way I can get third instead of fourth. Although I will say, I said this in the chat, I kept more than 3 lands this turn, or this time.
Very bold of you to keep more than 3 lands.
I actually have 3 drops as opposed to all the 5 drops I had last game.
Are you not going to cycle away a land too this time?
I mean, if I actually had a cycle land, I would do it this turn, but I don't. Because I have basics. I have a couple more basics.
Okay.
I have to fix this at some point, but my snow-covered mountains, I have 2 different versions. I have the full art ones and the older ones that aren't full art, and I'm being hit for it. I think.
Triggered him. You triggered that Soul's Attendant, made it mad.
Reminds me of the old days of 3DH when Seth was always playing.
Oh,
I'm gonna play the season coming up. I'm gonna make a couple of decks just so that I have them for the weeks where there's no theme.
Yeah, not getting back in.
I'm hoping that I'm off. That I'm either off or not closing the week of Halloween because I've got a theme in mind for that week that I want to build.
Oh.
I got to email them tomorrow.
I'm just debating on one of 2 commanders for it. It's going to be 4 colors.
That Pilgrim getting in for damage. The 1/1's doing the damage here.
I have to email them tomorrow to get the data changed over so that I have the weekend to make a new sheet so that we can do season. That way people have time to build decks for season 10. What's the first week gonna be? Are we just gonna do from the new set?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Theme week from the new set. Pick the commander from the new set.
Yeah, depending on what, I may actually try to jump into that one if.
And I think out of all of them, the only commander that is not legal is Omnath.
Of course, Omnath's not legal.
Well, what about the 2 Obun and Anawan? Are they also low because they're commander products?
I didn't think about those 2. No. Anawan might be low. Obun, I don't think so. I think Obun is a little over 3.
I mean, we'll find out tomorrow because if they update the data, I can at least pick out I can pick out that stuff while I'm making the sheet so that we can look at it, so that we can try to be. See, I wish I could have done that.
Cycle.
So that we can try to get a jump on it, I guess.
Quick, someone kill Seth's Burnished Heart. He killed everyone else's last game.
I kept this 10. I'm like, shit. There's no way they're gonna let me have this.
Seth Cross, murder of Burnished Hearts.
I killed 3 that game. I killed.
You got all 3, yeah.
I killed Aethez's real one, and then I killed Grey Cloud's real one with 2 damage.
You did.
Yes, the best.
Oh yeah.
The best of.
We
That's
love
what
Burnish
Melonprick
Heart.
said. Ah, yes, the best elk.
So, if anybody's ever seen this on our YouTube channel, there was an episode where John played old school Athreos, and he played a Burnish Heart, and for like 9 turns in a row, all he did was crack this Burnish Heart over and over, and then he asked Danny, and the fourth player that season was Kat. All he did was give them the option to let him bring it back or take the 5 life, or the 3 life. And they both were like, no, we don't want to take life. We're not going to, like, blah, blah, blah. You could keep your stupid creature. And I was like, what are you guys doing giving him this much mana? Because there was a point where he started doing it like twice in a turn. I'm like, you guys are killing me right now. And he finally
Hey,
gave it
Zed,
to
I hear you like draw cards.
me. Commanders are, I'm on Perforos, Aethaz is on God Eternal Oketra,
Yeah.
Randius is on Karamitra, and Great Cloud's on the Scarab God.
All gods,
But yeah,
all made by
eventually
yours
John
truly,
did try to,
Valdor.
like, combo out, which is fun.
All gods brought to you by Phyrexian.
What did you counter?
The
The
Karametric.
god.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, okay. I guess that's fair.
Yeah, he probably doesn't have a lot of ways to interact with it once it's on the table. Unless it becomes a creature, then maybe a couple.
He doesn't have any of, like, the mass bounce stuff? He doesn't have, like, evacuation?
Yeah, but that's only if it's a creature.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Until it's a creature, he'll have no answer for it.
Yeah, you're right. Rude.
Scarab God.
The Scarab God, eh?
All right,
Valdor says
so
Phyrexian equals Godhead. Well, I just thought it was a fun theme, and they're all 5 CMC, and they're all from different pantheons from MTGO. Or sorry, MTG. I don't know why I had the O.
so Zin's gonna exile yours, right? Like, that's how this works.
That sounds about right.
He can't counter yours because he's not playing blue. Stop gaining so much life, rude.
No. That's all I've done. That's all I'm allowed to do.
Take this heart.
That's what white is good at, is gaining life.
You can have my heart in your face. I appreciate somebody to laugh. Thank you.
Palladium Mirror. Ooh,
I think I have one of those on my deck.
probably do.
Just let me gain life in peace.
No, I'm gonna hit you again.
And by in peace, I'm gonna hit you with this Soul's Attendant.
Soul's Attendant getting
Rude.
swingy again. Not to be stopped, not to be
Getting
deterred.
swingy with it.
Nah, 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 nah.
All the
I
1/1s
swear
getting
to
it on people's
God.
faces.
It's a green
I
player.
was hoping
Jaeger,
somebody would pick
I-
up on that.
I'm half debating if I should crack it now.
I mean, you
Why
probably
wouldn't?
shouldn't.
You could totally Croson Grip right now. Ooh. Retreat. That retreat, though.
I half expected you to put a woman counter and hit somebody with it. Probably me. It's just like, here, take that.
Here, take some damage. I don't need the life as much as I want to do some damage to your face.
Y'all ever hear the like older song Don't Go Breaking My Heart?
Elton John and Kiki D, no?
Might be. I don't remember who sang it. I just know the words. But I was gonna break in the song of Don't Go K-Gripping My Heart. I'll keep singing. It won't get better.
Wow. I think that only works if everyone's drinking.
Who says I'm not? No, I'm just kidding. I do have a down day tomorrow. I actually could.
So the question is, do I do
Like,
the play that would make everybody hate me?
Yes.
You're
Yes.
playing the Scarab God. We assume that your plays are going to make us hate you. Like,
You're
Hate
great
is how we feel.
getting this into the game.
Yeah.
ask for it.
Get those lands while you can.
I was worried for a hot second. I'm like, wait, is he running Red Elemental Blast in this deck? But then I remember that Phyrexian built, and I'm like, no, there's no way you'd run Red Interaction for the blue deck on the table.
I think Red Elemental Blast is actually expensive too, isn't it?
One of the variations is.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. He says, "Hey, you can get a land for it though."
You know what? I'm fine with that. Grant me.
I mean, keeping it on the field would have been much more random.
I was trying to save that for the Scarab God, and then someone had to start throwing elbows. I'm like, I can't. I can't ignore a Sire Stagnation.
Yeah, Sire of Stagnation is one of the answers to your deck.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean, honestly though, if I'd been in your position, I would have let it hit the other two and then do it.
I can't let you draw cards.
Yeah, he isn't gonna let you draw like 4 cards.
I'm not going to come to my turn like, okay, now that he's had 8 cards in hand, now I'm going to path it. No.
That's maybe not the best line of play, yeah.
Now, had you been running something like, I don't know, Jaleva or Finax, then yeah, by all means, like that has to stay on the field and do its work. But
That Gauntlet though.
shut up, man.
Seth, you picked the wrong color. It was supposed to be green. Or white, actually. Just pick
No,
white.
it was supposed to be blue or black.
Everything's fine.
All fine.
Mimic that again.
You saw what his deck could do with lots of mana in game 1. It's all fine.
No. Everything's fine. It's all great.
I agree. It is.
Awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Is
Oh my
everything
god, I
awesome?
hate you, Seth. You've got that stuck in my head now.
Baby.
Everything is awesome.
Oh no, this is not a Lego stream.
Everything is cool when you're taking a brew.
Another one?
That's
All the life. He's doing it. He's doing it, folks. All the life he's gonna gain.
So, Gray's running Tainted Remedy, right?
That would be funny, actually. Is he?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
That seems maybe a little too specifically hateful.
Yeah. It's more instantly hateful for the most part.
So what I'm hearing is we need a board wipe to happen.
Yes.
I'm literally just gaining life. Please leave me alone.
So, guys, real talk. How scared are we of the Gauntlet?
Ooh.
I mean, it's a lot of mana.
We're not.
And considering what he done with a lot of mana last game,
I don't have as many cards in my hand, and I'll tell you, 2 of them are lands.
He's saying don't touch his gauntlet.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, so
think,
worst case
think of it
scenario,
like
yes.
this. How dangerous is Thanos with the gauntlet?
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely casting my commander.
Thanos is not a Thanos.
Thanos? You bring it in Marvel Universe for Magic?
Yeah.
Really? That was
Purpose
weak.
and Thanos are not in the same thing.
Guys, you forget Gray's actually in the he's in the industry, so that's the next secret layer in 2021 is the Marvel crossover.
I would not be surprised at all. to be
Like
honest.
full OG Avengers as legendaries, hands down.
I would not
I'm
be
Oh my god,
surprised.
planeswalkers? That'd be dope.
Yeah, all the Avengers get their spark. Why not?
They
They time travel. That's almost
They're the new
like
Gatewatch.
different
but they use the time stone for that. Like, I'm actually trying to figure out who would have their spark. And it'd have to be on the level of like.
I feel like
Captain
that's a
Marvel.
mistake. You don't want what's in my deck.
Excuse
Captain
you, sir. I
America,
saw some of the stuff
Wonder
in your deck last game.
I'm actually surprised you didn't go after my deck.
Yeah.
Looking at some of the cards that I can see without zooming in, I'm kind of glad I done this.
All I got is a bunch of hate pieces, man.
Hate.
That's
And
not
also
all
4
you have.
lands. So,
That's not all you have. And really, of the decks at the table, Seth's deck is probably the best one to target.
His is definitely the most explosive.
Yeah.
Like what
God.
he can do when he untaps is incredible. Like as we've seen in the last game,
Yeah.
stuff can happen.
Well, that's Red's thing, right? explode all over the table and do things. Come on, Gray Cloud. Make your choices.
Are we waiting on Aethys to
Nope.
put?
No.
Okay.
We're waiting on Gray Cloud to pick the 3 cards.
Oh, right, because he's next in turn order.
Well, no, it's because he's resolving a spell.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
resolving the Life's Finality.
Yep.
You can tell he's resolving the life's finale because there's a zombie token in the graveyard.
There is. Oh, that is true. There is a zombie token in the graveyard.
Look at that
And
zombie
so,
warrior.
because state-based actions haven't happened yet, it means he
But is
must be
Seth
still
going
in the
to
middle of
exile that
resolving a
zombie
spell.
token from the graveyard? That's
Oh, yeah,
the real
that's what I
question.
want.
It's whenever a non-token creature dies.
Oh, well,
That's the joke.
no, it literally wasn't.
Oh,
It wouldn't matter
the
either
one
way,
card
but-
that's in his deck. I'm trying to remember what it is, though.
You have his entire deck in front of you. Like,
I know.
Oh, you're saying you aren't seeing a card that you saw last game?
Yeah, it's probably in his hand. Is this thing that I'm? I just got.
Okay, well, pick 3 cards, move on. Opposing Sovereign, Linvala, and Odric. So Seth uses Mimic Vet on everything.
and just cycle. Ooh, this would be a great interaction moment for Sir Conrad, as Seth is exiling and then returning them back to grave.
Well, isn't that only when they leave my graveyard?
No,
No,
any.
Sir Congrad's Zinri.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
And put into the graveyard, so each movement of the vet is 1.
Yeah.
There it goes. Definitely make sure you get that Scarab God, though.
Oh yeah, it is back at
Not
the end.
just to fizzle the die trigger, right?
Choose the one. Yeah. No. I don't know what this goes to.
Probably the token.
The third one that you would resolve is Scarab God.
Yeah. So no. No.
Yeah, that one's Scarab God.
Oh, I was like, did he not get the option?
No, he gets
No.
the option.
But now that Rule 6 change is now a state-based action, we have to wait until Mimic Vet resolves before you choose
No.
it.
He moved it. He moved it.
It's
already.
in his command zone.
He was just saying that you have to wait till that
Oh, so
resolves
the trigger
before
you-
he gets the option.
Yeah. Sure. None of the other options were fantastic anyway.
And that was a turn.
Unfortunately,
Keep it
guys, I gotta run. Good games.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Peace, Orion.
Bye.
He's got 16 mana.
Do it.
What could he
Oh, hold
possibly
on.
do with it? Step 1, makes a Soul's Attendant.
I'll do it.
Put his hand onto the table.
That's a
Don't
perf.
don't tempt me. I'm an idiot.
Got that perf. What's he putting on? What's he putting on? Zealous Conscripts again.
Take itself. Take itself. Oh. Oh, okay.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You get it back.
Get it back and he can't do anything with it.
Unless he were to sundial.
I don't have Sundial.
Right.
But
that's
also,
what I'm
you
saying.
still get it back because Zealous Conscripts is until end of turn.
Spell's conscript is worded differently.
Oh, it's on end of turn. You're right. It's not at the beginning of your instant. Return that permanent.
Oh, come on. I'm not even the one who blew up everything.
But you're at 47 life.
That's my total.
You're also the one that's been
it's
hitting.
44.
You've also hit him for several damage.
Several damage.
Rude.
A not insignificant amount of damage. Hope he's doing it again. He's doing it again, everybody. That null spine, though. The discard 2, draw 5, not bad. Baldor said sad conscript. Is it, though?
I mean, kind of, yeah. It essentially didn't do
Yeah,
anything.
I would have rather the board not have been wiped, but it is what it is.
I mean, it still is a +3 card advantage.
Now
You
the
can
question
always
is
put it
it
under the
still-
Mimic Vat.
Yeah.
That's not a half bad idea.
I originally did the dragon thinking like, oh, draw cards, but I just got 5 cards. I'll be all right.
Eh.
It's a gatekeeper.
That's what I was looking for.
Athos, don't you know that gatekeeping is bad?
I don't feel bad for
The
it.
conscript's interestingly pretty much gets around the gatekeeper. Because he just Mimic Vats into conscript, steals it, and then his creatures don't enter the field.
No, because the ETB trigger, like, it would have to come in, locks it on, gatekeeper sees
Well,
it.
Yeah, it'll
The-
tap the Zealous Conscript,
conscripts
but it'll let all his other stuff through.
Yeah. I steal the gatekeeper, and then my things aren't my opponent's.
Oh, and then you. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I thought you were.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying scripts go on top. Okay.
No. Scripts can be tapped. I mean, it sucks, but whatever.
Fine ball. Does he
What do you
blow
hand
up the gauntlet?
Gauntlet or
The
the
bat?
Mimic Vat?
Or the Demir Signet?
That Demir's threat.
Or does he
Or
blow
the-
up one of the tilty, incorrect, snow-covered lands Seth has?
You could hit Perforos. It is a legal target. Rude.
There goes that gauntlet. I think we all saw that coming. He let you have one turn of fun.
Rude.
And you null spine dragon too, so it wasn't even like you conscript, grab my god, and then swing for 5.
Yeah.
That deceit, though. Is the gatekeeper the one you were looking for, Grey Cloud?
Yes, it was.
Must have been in his hand the whole time. Oh, I like that one.
That's a good card.
It's
Draw
spicy.
2 cards, discard 2 cards. Powerful.
But if they're the right 2 cards, oh,
4
no,
mana faithless visiting.
that wasn't.
I believe this is the other card you were wanting to see from my deck, Frix.
Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is the other card. That card
When you were
with Doom
talking
Whisper
about
would be so great.
when you were talking about the sub theme of Surveil, I was like, oh, I know exactly what card he's talking about wanting to see.
I actually love this card. I loved it when I tried to play Arena during that set, and I still love it now, even in Commander.
Just gotta do that surveil though.
That's surveilled, though.
I just really like the design of this card too.
That's cute.
It's that conscripts. Yoink.
It has been yoinked.
Tap my cards, will you?
He took your creature that slows everyone else down and gave it haste. Look at this guy. Oh, yeah. There he is.
Boy.
The backup commander. There they are together. If I didn't really want to build a Ketra, Ilharg probably would have been the commander of this deck too. But I really wanted to build a Ketra.
And with Sandstone Oracle, you can draw 0 cards.
Oh, cards, yeah. I guess there was a better option in my hand, but it is what it is. I get the Sandstorm back.
Yeah.
And technically real hard too.
Are you spreading the damage out or going all one person?
No, I hit the person at highest. I'm a simple man, Trexie.
You hit the person at the highest.
Ignoring the life gain deck altogether, but okay. All right.
I'm not a life gain deck. I just
Land.
happen to have life gain cards.
He's on
You-
5 lands.
You've shown us all 3 Soul Sisters.
He's
Yeah, and I think that's the sole extent of what actually gains life in this deck.
Yeah. He's got a few low drop creatures that gain life when other creatures are in the battlefield because he is trying to put a bunch of creatures on the battlefield.
Oh, and the Suture Priest, that's 4. I'm assuming Impassioned Orator may be in there for 5.
Probably not.
Costs too
That
much
card's
mana.
not good enough.
Costs too much mana.
Impassioned Orator costs 2. Daxos also costs 2.
Well, Daxos is giant and also triggers off of dying, so it's actually better.
he's on 5 lands.
And Suture Priest kills the opponent.
Yeah.
Well, Suture Priest is on what is I believe is on 1 mana, so
No, it's 2.
that's not
No,
2.
it's new. It's a white and colorless.
Yeah.
It also kills the opponent, so it's just better.
He's on 5 lands
Yeah. That too.
with 4 cards in hand. So, and I hit him first. Like, don't get me wrong, I hit him when he was higher.
Yeah.
So
You totally
it was
did.
literally I hit the highest person.
That slate though.
I like this card too. In token decks, I love this card.
He is a token deck.
That's what I've heard.
He makes the tokens.
I mean, if I at any point ever hit any of the so-called ramp that exists in this deck,
Hey, you've seen it. It's in there.
I've seen cards that tutor lands to my hand.
Yeah, he didn't really ramp last turn. He just had a very nice curve to his creatures, and putting out little creatures with a Ketra out was pretty good.
You played a Palladium Mirror earlier.
That's true.
What
I
else do
think
you
we're
want
saying
from me?
bye-bye to mimic that.
Yeah.
Or the Gatekeeper.
Ooh, he says he doesn't
Ooh.
want.
Do the Gatekeeper?
Doesn't want. Yeah,
Yeah, because it is non-land
it's
permanent.
non-land permanent.
But would you want to do the Gatekeeper? Not can you? Would you want to?
No,
Over
it's
the
not
mimic.
that.
Okay,
Like
that's what I thought.
yeah, at this point, when conscripts lands, my acidic slime is taken, and then it's 4 anywhere.
I
Speaking
mean,
of 4,
yeah. If I don't want to take the thing that's going to tap my creatures that Perforos is going to put out.
Very good point. My totals are so even right now. 38, 38, 38, 36.
It's definitely a more balanced game than the last one.
No, Aethys has gotten stuck on 5 lands the second game.
I mean, I'm playing mono white, and people
That's-
keep blowing up every object I have that could potentially do anything. So
I mean, there was only one Lice finale.
On what was it Tuesday? I was building Teshar, and that was like the main thing I started talking about at the beginning of the stream was that like because it's a mono white deck. I mean, granted, it's really an artifact deck that just has white as a color. But I was like, the main thing I'm going to concentrate here is ramp and card advantage because I don't want to falter on those things. So, and it's probably harder on a budget. I know some of the cards that I put in the Teshar deck they're not legal in 3DH.
Grey Cloud, I have a question for you. What does your deck do?
I know, but
No, Grey
my
Cloud. What
stuff-
does your deck do? Answer the question.
It surveils, but
Connive doesn't
there-
exist on
there's
that card.
a gatekeeper over there that I needed to steal.
That
Concoct has surveil.
Concoct is surveil, and that means Connive doesn't exist. Concoct is the card for the deck. Not only that, it's a surveil deck that likes to bring creatures back from the graveyard. So surveil a creature into the graveyard and bring it back.
Yeah, but see, it would have been
Is
my
having
luck. I would have
creatures
whiffed on a
really that much of
creature.
an issue for you? Like, your creatures don't have haste anyways, so why does it matter?
But you see, last game, this caused me to have a turn without the what was it? Gilded Lotus I played.
Well, that was your own fault.
Yeah, I mean, you should have played for that.
I didn't magic it into existence in response to you casting Gilded Lotus.
It was just there. It was sitting on the table. You can't have feels bad
Oh.
about that.
Yeah, sure.
8-mana tap out. Molten Disaster.
That's poop.
See? What if you had surveilled now instead? You would have gotten some value off that card. Right now, that card got you nothing.
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry, his deck does one thing.
No, it doesn't. It takes things out of graveyards.
No, yeah,
We've seen it.
Yeah, it does. It does more than one thing, but it wants to do surveilling so bad. It wants to do the looky look, and then decide if you want it in your graveyard or not. So bad.
You like how I wasted that 1 point of damage just to make sure Grey Cloud couldn't counter it?
Well, yeah, you definitely want to make sure you can't counter it.
Yeah, I kicked it.
Gotta make sure there's no counter. Wow. Dynamandius, you just passed through your turn, man. What's up over there, Zen?
I am drawing all the lands that I should be searching for with Karametra.
Yeah,
Wow.
he played a land and passed. He played a land, gained 2 life and passed.
That's rough.
Yeah.
And
It
you
is
also
indeed
drew a
rough.
Meteor Golem and Acidic Slime and some other.
See,
Sometimes it's like
Now,
that.
if I had something like something that I cared about when lands entering play, that would be one thing. But the
Yeah.
deck assumes that I already had that in play, or believes that Retreat to Kazandu is going to be the card that saves me from everyone.
It is. Why wouldn't it?
All right, this is for you, Says.
Uh-huh.
You see this?
Is it blowing up the Scarab God?
I think it's more because he doesn't want him to have access to your graveyard.
I mean, that too. Like, it can be both.
There it goes.
Okay, now if we can get a Tormod's Crypt to crack at the beginning of the end step with the trigger on the stack, I think we'll be solid.
I mean, you all have ways in your deck to interact with Grey Cloud.
I wouldn't know. I'm not allowed to see more of my deck.
And we're all exactly at 33 right now. We finally got there.
Did it?
Perfectly
Oh,
balanced.
ruining it.
Nope.
What?
Now at 30, Grey
And
Cloud
Steph had
is.
to ruin it.
We were there for 2 seconds.
I don't know what you mean. Everything's fine. I should have hit Zing, but he's got all this mana open. So
Right,
It
but
says
that's
he's
settled,
got lands.
that's settled the wreckage.
that's what I'm saying.
Wow, this might eventually do something, I guess.
No, Mentor's a good
Draw
card.
card. Draw a card. I still have Sandstone Oracle in my hand.
Who you hitting in the face?
Great
Grey
Cloud.
Cloud.
Now, red. Now we're double teaming him. I won't keep beating up on Grey Cloud. Scared
Why
about
not?
Scared though.
Why ever not?
Okay. I guess better now than never.
Oh yeah. Sylvan Library's a card.
It is. Unfortunately, there's already an answer to it in Gray's hand. So, hope he just doesn't see it.
Oh, I know there's an answer to it, but there's more worrisome things.
You're right. That mentor that makes going to really pull Aethys ahead here. Should probably Ravenous Chupacabra, the mentor.
This game is so salty. Why? Why do they play so salty? What?
I mean, I'm just depressed.
It's because Gray isn't
But that's not
almost
from the
dead.
game. That's just my life.
Yeah, right. Well, that's everybody's life right now. We're just playing Magic, guys.
There's Scary Gary back. He's back again.
And he's coming with a friend.
It always does.
He usually does.
But what friend is
He's coming with
back?
3 friends.
I would imagine the acidic slime or one of the meteor golems.
Yeah. He's playing the Grave
Oh.
Diggies.
Like I
Thank you.
said, he's coming with 3 friends.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
2 deadbeats.
A giant scythe wielding titan.
And and the guy who drove him there. I forgot Perforos has the fervor text on the top half.
Yeah.
That's what makes his ability actually work.
I thought his ability inherently also gave him haste.
Mm-mm.
Nope, just puts him onto the battlefield.
Which is why I guess yeah, sorry, I'm flashing back to Samut Tyrant Smasher, the Planeswalker card. Like her ability gives creatures haste, but then her tick down also specifically gives him haste. And for the longest time I couldn't figure out why the tick down gave him haste. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. The Planeswalker does it for you. But then someone reminded me that they have to word it that way because if you have enough to pay the cost, but the Planeswalker dies, the haste static effect leaves, and then it's like, hooray, I'm +2/+1. Now what? Same goes with Wielder of Mysteries too.
What are you getting on this time?
The trample's going at Aethez, the 3/3 is going at Zin, and this is
Run
going to
that.
attack Gray.
Very clever. Look at that.
Hey, you're drawing cards now.
He did. He drew 2 cold cards off of this.
I mean, I'll take it.
Hey, you know what? It's better than drawing 0 cards off of it, which is what you did last time. Last time it was literally just 4 damage.
And then Gray did that 4-mana Scry 0. That was a good time.
Yeah, that happened last game. Always
Why
good to see
everybody-
4-mana Scry Zeros.
You guys are also salty. I'm just happy to be playing Magic, you know? I don't play a lot of Magic right now.
Yeah. Your deck's not stuck on 3 lands this game, so you're
Oh
actually
my
doing something.
god, it's so nice.
You don't have to have one explosive turn where you just become so scary. You just slowly do a little bit here, a little bit there. Ooh, bye-bye Scarab
What is
God.
it?
Really?
I don't like Scarab God.
No one wants you to have nice things, Gray.
Apparently the only one who doesn't have an issue with me having things is Zen.
I was the first one on the path train, and I hit your Sire's Stagnation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was understandable.
I mean, Scarab
Wait,
God's still
and
pretty
the Scarab
fair.
God isn't?
Yeah.
No, considering that it's only going to drain me for 2.
No,
It's
it's
all the things in
brain
graveyards
thing
that they're scared of.
Yeah, like it's not.
Well, see, I'd already had my turn planned out, and it wasn't going to involve using Scarab God's ability on my upkeep.
Yeah, we don't know that.
But no one knows that.
What I don't understand now, this is coming from someone who unless he specifically builds his deck that way, is always at least 8 counter spells into a blue deck, if not double digits into a blue deck. So to me, when I'm watching the Scare God play, I'm like, he's just going to tap flat out. It has the strongest color in Magic for interacting with spells on the stack, like Bat to Exile, but...
Oh my god, Frank, I love you.
Ooh.
Did you get a good card?
I got a card that I like.
Hmm.
I'm gonna probably. Well, we'll see. I don't know if I'll play it next turn.
I can't wait for Sylvan Library to show me 3 lands. Be great.
Hey, at least you can pay 8 life to draw.
What order are you gonna put them in?
I can technically pay 8 life, enjoying gray at the bottom, to have now 4 lands in hand. We're getting there.
I do have another target for Ilhard now, so that's kind of cool. Instead of the Sandstone Oracle. Whew, if
Pay
I
that
had
one.
untapped mana,
Draw that card.
I'm going to. But if I had untapped mana, this would be sweet. Oh, that's cute.
What? The Mind's Eye
Thing
tree
I
into
got.
Sylvan Library?
No. The card I
you
drew.
drew.
Yeah. Cute. I like it. No.
Well, Zen, your deck does have all the lands like it's supposed to. You just need to draw something to do with them.
Is Genesis Wave in this deck?
In his deck?
Oh, there you go.
Nope.
And now you're gonna
Think
start
so.
pumping stuff out. There you go. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what your response was. Does it have like a Zendikar Wave? Or not Zendikar Wave, Genesis Wave or something?
I don't
Send the card wave.
think so.
Hey,
It's pretty
Zendikar
heavily
Waves are
based
pretty
just around
chill,
lands.
actually.
I'm surprised that wasn't the Simic Mythic from Zendikar Rising that just said, search your entire library for every permanent card of a different name that you have, slam it into play, give it haste, and then you set your life to 40. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for 5 mana at instant speed. What's the problem with that?
Aw, why are you hating on Simic so hard for?
So salty.
They're just trying to draw some cards and, counter some spells. What's wrong with that?
Who's picking? I'm not 5-0. No.
You could almost 5-0 this.
Never mind, you can 5-0 this. Take it. Oh, actually, I guess I would 5-0 because I have the Sandstone Oracle.
Yeah.
Yes, you may have more cards that I can have more cards for.
Especially since only Distinguishable Stroke's really that great.
Yeah.
The Cluestone is card draw. He's been stuck on 2 or 3 cards for quite some time.
I guess it's good that he's getting past all these cards.
Yeah. I don't know why. I thought you were going to give him Reliquary Tower versus everything else. Like, fucking nerd.
I might just have to decide between Reliquary Tower and the rest. Because, like, Reliquary Tower doesn't really help him right now.
Yeah.
The Cluestone's card draw, so if he really needs it, he'll just take that regardless. Yeah.
I think the Tower and the Cluestone separate of each other.
Yeah, no, that was my plan. I was trying to decide if I should throw in the Disdainful Stroke with the Tower with the card draw. And
Yeah.
I think I just have to 4-1 this. There's no universe that I could exist in where I give them both Tower and interaction for a big beefy spell of mine.
Takes the tower.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I had my turn planned out. It just got reduced by
He
a lot.
has some big draw spell in his hand. Maybe.
Could be pulled from tomorrow. That's not outside of the realm of possibility.
I don't know. I don't think Phyrexian would put too many X spells in his deck when.
Oh,
he-
right. That was the Simic deck.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. I couldn't see a lot of repeat cards.
There are some repeats.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's going to have to be, kind of, sort of.
Actually, probably the most repeats between Zen's deck and Aethes's deck. just because, you know, there's
Yeah.
a limited amount of good white removal.
Yes.
And green doesn't have much to add to it unless you're removing enchantments and artifacts.
Oh, speaking of removing enchantments and artifacts, I completely forgot to casually look through this deck.
That Null Spine Dragon, he wants to draw cards.
Yeah, see,
They'll
my
get,
plan was 15 cards, but you know,
Yep. So the tower was a good idea because now it's gonna have 10.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Well, at that point, he would have just chosen the pile where Tower was in, regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no real way around it. Like,
No, I mean you also couldn't have known.
Yeah.
Like,
right? That's what I'm saying. Like, even if I knew his hand, like the fact that Tower was revealed, there was just no way of getting around it. Like that was going to happen. So
Yeah.
yeah, you played it right.
I mean, he gets to keep 3 cards he would have had to discard otherwise. I don't think that's that big a deal. Considering he discarded 4 cards to do that. Well, discarded, put in graveyard.
Yeah.
Gave up access to. Since those aren't
Oh,
things Scarecrowd can get back.
I have this card in my deck. Okay. All right. This deck appears to have been built with the others in mind. Okay.
Yeah, they all were
Yeah.
to some degree.
They were
For
all
the record-
built with the others in mind. They were built to interact and do things together. Oh,
Oh,
Mr.
how my
Bailey.
humor falls flat. Oh, how my humor falls flat.
Wait. I can actually see a Thesis Commander for some reason. And I can see Grey Clouds. Why can
Weird.
I all of a sudden see their commanders? Why is there command zone when there was not before?
Hotfix. Shadow.
because our
Patch.
traders are in the command zone.
Well, no, because even when I was
See them
watching the stream, there was literally no tap for commanders. It would just stop at effects.
Yep.
So the fact that the commanders are now existing is like,
Weird.
wait, what? Yeah, exactly.
Darksteel Ingot, Dark Deal.
Please take my elemental. Please take my elemental. Please take my elemental.
I assume this is the meteor golem. Or artifact. I don't know what you would take though. The slate would almost be good. Unless you want the mind's eye.
He taking Daxos Duck Sauce. He wants life gain, he says.
I mean, I'm the one that's low, but okay.
I was going to ask if Ancient Green Warden was in this deck.
Doesn't that just die?
No.
Oh, no,
No,
because it has its own
it's-
devotion.
Field.
Yeah, so it's a 2-0 in hand, but a 2-2 on the field. Yeah. Hideaway.
Don't you love star power and toughnesses? They're wonderful.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to play Wild Pair and Simic, and you're sitting here like, well, I got to put Tishana and Overbeing of Myth in the same deck just to search the other.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
3 mana. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do it.
I think you'd start by tapping some mountains to generate mana. Then you
You
click
don't
the
know.
preference.
You don't know.
You don't know me.
How are you suddenly at the lowest life total?
I got hit.
Almost like someone
He
animate
got
gutted
hit.
your own dragon after hitting you in the face for 10. What are you gonna do
Oh.
to that person?
I'm gonna learn how to cast this spell first.
Suddenly in game check, there's 3/eject Grey Clouds.
Ooh, that chalice though.
For a
That's
split
hard.
second, ooh, that cough.
That's the
That
mana.
cough's gonna get there.
That's the mana. Just figuring out how to dump as many cards as possible and then draw as many cards with your Sandstorm Oracle as you can.
Pretty much. I mean, I can already do it now.
Just dump your hand and.
Oh, I am dumb. I'm sitting here wondering to myself, how on earth is this guy able to just miraculously keep getting Ilhart back? And then
Ilhark has relevant text,
mean,
just like Oketra.
I've been cheating.
It's straight witchcraft.
No, I've been cheating.
Yeah, totally. There it is. Draw 10.
I would also like cards. Whew! Those are 10 cards. Holy shit.
Now, I'm no strategist or anything, but if you throw the battle ball at the guy who stole your stuff, you can hit him for 4, and he would have terrible blocks. Just throwing it out there.
I considered it.
Did you contemplate that possible outcome?
I considered it.
Do, 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 do.
Do. Tonight, she is only whispers of some quiet conversation. Great, now I got the rain. I got Africa stuck in my head. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. That was me.
I don't think any of us did that. I think that's a you problem.
I want to blame it on you guys. You guys are doing like this random karaoke during stream thing, so I feel comfortable just dropping some bars right now.
Ooh.
Is it the Miohen of Raging Fire?
How much damage am I killing Grey Cloud right now?
I don't think so.
Can you give the team trample?
I'm talking about with what I have in my hand.
Ooh.
You have no flying blockers, right?
He has
Yes, I do.
no spine
Yeah,
dragon.
He's got dragon.
Oh, he's got the one dragon. Okay.
Now, if you were to hit that enchantment, which red is incredibly capable of doing, as is what the color pie stands for, it wouldn't be a problem anymore.
Ooh. That will do some damage. Ooh.
All right, Athos, hear me out. I think if you start casting spells on your turn, you may be able to draw into something and deal with this very oppressive Seth threat.
That would be nice, yeah.
We're gonna die. What are you talking about?
Just throwing it out there, just casual observation. Do with it what you will.
Wow, this oppressive Seth threat, he says. He's trying to take out the oppressive Grey Cloud threat for you.
I think I killed Grey Cloud.
Impressive. I've been the target this entire game. I've not hardly done anything except for trying to build a board state.
Sire stagnation.
Why
That
I'm
did
attacking
not
you. You hit me last
do
time.
anything to anybody.
Well, yeah,
So your point of that is invalid.
To be honest, you and Seth are the only ones who have done much.
Yeah, Athos has really gotten the short end of the stick this game.
Yeah.
And
He
then
did, he
for
did a
this
decent amount the
game.
first game, but this game,
Yeah. Well, no, you did all right last game. You did more last game. Like you affected.
like
The
you were the
board
reason
more
Grey Cloud was gonna die. Without you, Grey Cloud wouldn't have been anywhere near death. This game, you haven't had as much effect on anything. But both games you were stuck on 5 lands, so
Yeah. That sucks.
he lives at 7. All right, time to draw into that Selesnya burn spell.
Yeah, but 7 is just dead to Seth's next turn, right?
I mean, if he doesn't do anything to me,
Yeah, like right now he has a Meteor Golem against Grave Titan, a Null Spine Dragon. So his life total right now is figuratively 13, and the 4 zombies are coming at him. Like his life total can change.
Well, I mean, he can definitely block the Grave Titan with Meteor Golem.
2 zombies are going to me, not 4.
Oh, that's right. Sorry,
Yeah, they didn't enter tap and attack.
wrong core set. I thought that was. Sorry, I was mistaken Grave Titan for a M21
Well,
pick. Ooh,
I guess I can try to draw some cards.
at the minimum, you develop a board state.
At maximum, I get 2 1/1s.
Are you bouncing just the white main line?
Well, definitely. Draw them cards, Seth. Draw them.
I don't have any more mana.
Oh.
Simeon Spirit Guide. Random commander tech, the one Simeon Spirit Guide. Do you think we would ever get another ritual effect like that on a creature where you just like exile it to float 3? Like if they just put Desperate Ritual on another Simeon Spirit Guide but called it something else?
I don't know. It can be interesting because there's Simeon and Elvish Spirit Guide. It'd be interesting if they actually finished the.
The only problem is that those are the only 2 colors that could ramp in that fashion. Like red has impulse ramp and green has actual ramp. So to throw it in the other colors would be weird. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you know what card is actually really great for its color is Street Wraith. Just being able to discard and pay 2 life to draw a card, that's very much in Black's Pie. So if we had something like that, okay. So I'm gonna draw the card that I already know I'm gonna draw.
Yeah.
Seth will pay the 1 draw card. It's fine. It's fine.
He doesn't have anyone to pay. The frown.
Remember, random Spirit Guide tech. Yes, I will use Library's effect. Ooh.
Oh, kill him
Pay some
first.
life. Pay some life.
Ooh.
You got 30 life for a reason.
It's to pay it to Sylvan Library.
I mean, yeah.
Nope, he didn't.
Maybe you only needed the 1 card. Got the austere command. Oh, with X.
That's his 1 card. That's the one I wanted to see.
So now every time
Every time he plays a
falls,
land, his life total goes back to 30.
that's funny.
That was his 1 card. Aether still hasn't shown his 1 card.
I don't know if he's
Can't do
getting
anything about that.
I don't know if he's getting to mass calcify anytime soon. Just throwing that out there.
Nah, that's not his 1 card.
I would actually love to see a mass calcify. That would be so friggin' either that or like a fumigate.
Yeah, fumigate with rock socks right about now.
Are we still fighting Grey Cloud or are we done?
I don't know. He's at 7. If I learned anything from watching Disney movies, you always go for the head.
20 like board wipes. Not that that would be a bad idea, but sure, I'm done. What you gonna get? You can do it what once?
Oh, he's not at 7 life
1,
anymore.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, so yeah.
Oh, casual gaining of 18? Got it.
Yeah.
Gary doing what Gary does. Scary Gary with regular Gary. They team up so well.
Okay. That changes things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That bobble,
I-
though.
I feel you.
That bobble really changed things.
That, you know what? That's actually a step too far. I can't. That's because of the bobble. Sorry.
A bobble too far.
Bobble too far.
Okay, Seth. Do we have an agreement? No more going after each other.
I mean, can you kill me right now? No.
Not quite, but I can hurt you.
I mean, so I'm gonna. It's on you to decide. I don't know. You're at 13. I'm at 13. You're at 25. You have a Gary. I think I have to try to do something. So if you're gonna try to take me out, I think you have to do it because I'm obviously right now the most damaging person. And if you get a sack outlet or anything, Gary just ends the game. So like, I'm gonna try to kill you.
He's honest about it, folks. Heard it here first. Seth, the honorable plays.
Wait, the Golgari lover makes honorable plays? Okay. All right.
Hey, Seth
So
has always been an
I heard-
honorable person.
He has. That was, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I have a
No,
weird,
I took it sarcastically. It's fine.
I don't know. I have a weird feel. I have a weird interaction with Golgari in that it somehow manages to do the exact same, most of the exact same thing across all of its commanders, and yet there's still enough distinction between them to warrant them as different decks. Like if you look at the entirety of Marin's deck, all three commanders care about the exact same thing, and that's creatures dying. But yet a Gerard deck, a Marin deck, and a Mazeric deck look and feel different when you play them.
Yeah.
Poor Boros.
Just making the zombos, huh?
Making the zombos and killing Koth.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
All right.
What you got hidden away there?
Don't worry about that.
But I want to know. I must know.
Oh, I almost had it. I almost had the lyrics.
What?
There's a 90s song where part of the lyrics is I need to know. The only problem is that now that I remember the lyrics, like repeating them just does not fit very well.
See, the only thing that I can think of is that has anything to do with that is nobody needs to know.
He Bolton Grey Cloud in the face again.
Yes, bolting. That's exactly how I would describe it. nice, kind 3.
No. Not quite, I guess, but that's why the spawn's there.
Sorry.
And this is the dragon something. Look at those 6/6 dragons. They're beautiful.
That's why I was wondering when I saw Dragon Temp, I was like, oh, the sub thing's got to be dragons. Oh, well, if Molten Echoes is within budget, that's the strictly better Shadow Fire Conjuring, because I remember what that card does. But yeah. Wow.
Perforos not having trample helps me a lot.
Big time. Big time.
He's at the 4. That's like I did what I could do.
Yep. I mean, if he gets another turn, it's pretty much over.
Well, you got some blockers, so it's not.
Gary.
It's Gary.
He has Gary in his-
Gary's not going to do a whole lot, though.
Yeah, he gets what, 5 devotion?
I'm at
Well,
13, so that and if he can squeak any creatures through. And it's also just a matter of him staying alive. Staying alive.
Oh, shoot. Never mind. Yeah, that is a big problem. I forgot about the top half of Scarab God's text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
And then-
right.
He's gonna hit us for 4 now.
Yeah.
Gray will just forget about all of his card effects until Moto puts the trigger on the second. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. I scry and I lose life. All right.
Actually,
Opponents.
he could probably kill us with just the upkeep.
Can he deal 24?
No, I can't.
I'm
I
saying
He could bring in. He could
if
bring
on
in.
upkeep he brings back a whole bunch of crap, including Gary, I will probably die, and you guys will be very low. And then he will still have Grave Titan and 4 zombies to attack with, and you guys don't have big board states. I would imagine he kills Zin first if he can squeak by whatever creatures you make, and then Ace has been a little dead in the water, so
He'd have to deal exactly 30 and pray I never draw a land again.
Yeah, I was going to say, here's my deal. Let me kill Seth, and then I don't care if you guys kill me or not.
Ow, that's his deal.
don't-
Let me kill
I don't
Seth.
think-
Just watch.
I
As
don't
do
think
this
you
thing.
want. I don't have life gain, whereas he does. So I think you'd much rather have me around at a low life total than the guy who can bring Gary back. Unless you can stop Gary. If you can stop Gary, then whatever. But
Well, at
God
the same
forbid
time,
he
you're
is going to
also going to be
sacrifice Gary,
creating.
you're going to be screwed that way too.
You're going to be
But I-
creating a whole lot of dragons on your turn.
No,
No, I'm not.
Igbari have cards in the graveyard now.
Oh, gosh,
I
I
have
forgot.
3 dragons. That's it. I
He,
mean,
does,
like I have
he
3
doesn't have
dragons,
any of the
right?
neat ways to keep it around right now.
Yeah. I haven't had the sundial the entire game. It actually wound up in the bottom of my deck at some point.
Did you scry to the bottom?
No, I think when I mulliganed, I think not to the bottom, but it's in the deck somewhere.
Right,
I think
right,
I gave it away.
Oh, okay. So say
Yeah.
like that's probably a weird card to scry to the bottom.
No, that I think I had like 1 land, so I had to get rid of it. All right, Devo starting to do something.
Making warriors drawing cards. All right.
Yep, finally
This-
drawing cards.
This is the warrior's path. 3 mana at a time.
That's like I'm fine with this because I'll draw cards too. The 8 deck has all sorts of little interesting engines like this it can set up.
I think white's good for engines, but the
It-
amount of hoops, like it has to jump through is too much.
Yeah, white can definitely have engines. It's just the components that have to go into it to make it work. Meanwhile, other decks, other colors, it's just, oh, that's just what the spell does. Okay, absolutely.
Or like their engines are based on like what they already want to do, right? Like green can now draw creatures so easily off playing creatures, or putting down land. Well, no, not putting down lands, but playing creatures, right? So that's what it was gonna do anyway. It's green.
Yeah.
White. What does white benefit from with what it's already doing, which is trying to balance the game? How does it break parity? It doesn't.
If anything, it's trying to restore parity.
Yeah.
And that's why there's such controversy over that lieutenant in arena. That 6 mana one that draws you cards whenever you make a 2-power creature or something like that. Oh, darn it!
Yeah.
I
The one
completely
that's only available in arena. You mean?
yes, that one. People have been like screaming at Morrow, like, why on earth do you not print this in paper? This would be so great for white. And allegedly, the card did not. Or the people who made it did not consult the Council of Colors. So that's why.
How could you so many cards?
I did draw so many cards. I'm so happy right now.
Aethez, this
Yes.
isn't personal, and I am so sorry.
Is it
I will destroy everything you know and love.
Fair.
Oh no, wait, that's totally fine. You go ahead.
Oh, good.
Woohoo!
Okay, that'll work.
Let that populate.
Okay.
This was the exact scenario I was holding cards up for.
Okay. I don't feel so bad anymore.
Can you pay?
No.
Womp womp.
Makes you feel any better, neither can I.
Hey, Grey Cloud now has 4 life.
He's got 5 costs, yeah. Well,
But I guess he
also
can
has a
always
5 cost
Eternity
commander.
Vessel, or no, not Eternity Vessel, Scarab God back to his hand, play Scarab God, get Grey Merchant still.
Scary
so-
out.
And that's still,
But now it's only going to hit for 3.
it only hits
depending on what
for
else
3,
brings up.
but
5.
that is 9 life he didn't have before.
12, 13, 14. So yeah, it's 15 mana. 5 of it goes to
Scarab God.
the commander. So he has 2 instances of the Scarab
Okay,
God.
so he can get Grave Titan back too, and then Grey Merchant.
Yep. Actually,
No, I cannot get Grave Titan.
Grave
back.
Titan kills him.
Yeah, Grave Titan.
I've
will
got
kill me.
Search Priest out now.
Oh, that's right.
Unless I draw into a board white.
Unless
That's
I now
how-
board wipe after Aethez saved himself from the first board wipe.
well,
Yes.
now you can still Commander Gary. That won't kill you because you'll lose 2 life, and then you'll gain at least 3.
Now, please tell me you did
Nine.
take the 8 off Sylvan Library this time, right?
I'm sorry, the what?
You took the
Yeah,
full 8
no, I
off.
took the 8. I took the 8. I went to 16.
Just making sure. I didn't see if you did or not, but I was just hoping.
Yeah, no, that'd be sad news bears. But I'm just like, nah, it's fine. I only need this 1 card. Yeah, because I played the Wrath, I played the land to get me back to 30, and now I just discarded the 3rd card.
The Rogue's Passage.
I don't know. I forget it. I don't think there's Wayfaring Temple in this deck, but I like Rogue's Passage in any deck that could feasibly have an aggro out.
Yeah, your deck definitely can make some big creatures.
Yes, it can. The only thing is, like, in testing, a lot of the stuff that I was like, a lot of the things that I was running into was, wow, I could make a real wide board really tall. But I never felt like I had a situation where, like, anyone outside of not even Karametra was getting big. It was just, oh, I'm making a bunch of, like, I had Spore Mound, I had
Question, real quick. Can't he bring back Grave Titan, and in response to Grave Titan's trigger, bring back Gary, and he'll gain the life before the tokens come in? He'll go to 1.
Yes. So to be on this, yeah, he could technically have done that
We can't.
because he would have gained the life from the devotion. So 5x3, he would have gone to 15, gone to 16, then
Okay.
lose Grey Titan, Grey Merchant, and then the 2 zombies for 4. He'd be at 12.
tried to interrupt before you clicked anything, but I was too late. Sorry.
Yeah, I tried to interrupt it to where I could actually.
It's
do
a
that.
difference of one life.
Well, no, because then
Board
because
state.
no, the Great Titan hits. So now when he brings back Gary, he has 5. He would gain 15. Oh yeah, I guess it does more damage to us though. That's 2 more damage to each of us.
Taking the suture priest hostage.
Yep.
He got it and held it hostage.
So hey Seth, you know that card Blasphemous Act?
Yeah. Heard of it?
It'd be super solid right about now.
I mean, you're right, but also,
Okay.
At the same time, though, I'm no longer in a position to gain any more life.
Well, he rats the board, it sets us back to 0, and then but 23, okay. Or
Not
he can
bad.
just
Or he just kills the board.
I don't have creatures like that. I'm gonna do what I can, but I don't have creatures like that.
Tectonic Reformation.
Gray has seen me do dumb things with Magma Storm when I play Niv Mizzet. It's just okay. Well, it casts a spell. Ooh, or Ancient's Tread. That makes some life total. That makes some interesting life totals.
Did you overload?
Yeah, he did.
Protection? What is this hitting?
He's gonna go back up to 30 before you blow up his Eternity Vessel.
I got you. Gain of 5. Yep. I respect it.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Gain that life.
I mean, I kind of can't also attack Grey Cloud anymore unless I can kill him.
Well, sounds like you just kill him.
I can't kill him. No,
What's so hard about that?
you'd be surprised.
Boom, artifacts blown.
Red card advantage. I love it. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Okay,
My deck got some card advantage. Everybody got some.
I had to check which one it was.
You picked the correct one.
Yeah. I haven't played with the card in so long. I had to make sure. I thought it was Khans because Dragons doesn't seem
There
very-
it was. Need it last turn.
Yeah.
Ilharg. See, he just does 6 damage.
5.
So it's 5.
Tread
yeah.
always does 5.
Sorry,
Surge.
Surge
That's
is
power.
the other one. Goes back to his hand. What else you got?
Not much, unfortunately.
Don't you still have the Sphinxy thing?
Oh, okay.
No. I died a while ago.
Oh, it died a while ago.
Yeah. I mean, even still, there's just a board wipe. Never mind. I don't remember what that died to. That was a while ago. I may have actually perfrost that at some point.
You may have.
That's what I'm thinking.
Who you attacking?
Then
Highest life
But
total?
I'm
I don't want to give him Gary back, and
That Gary's just a token.
Oh, I forgot. I'm so stupid. I should have just fucking. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I should have. Okay. My bad. I don't super hate this anyway because Great Cloud is solo, but we'll see.
Bringing Zen down to the rest of you after all that vesseling for eternity.
I mean, it's not even. He's still going to be pretty high.
It's only 22. Aethys is only short by me by 3.
Oh well, he's still pretty high compared to me at least.
Draw a card?
Yeah.
Draw a card.
Always draw a card.
Always draw a card. Drawing card is an important skill in Magic. It must be exercised whenever possible.
That's how it be.
Hey, so
Perfect timing. Turn
Bad
13.
robot.
don't you judge his soul. He's doing his best.
He is.
You have a way to sacrifice that?
No.
God damn it. Devo, what are you even
He has
doing?
ways to bounce it.
That's true. Actually,
I didn't make this deck.
What? That sounded like you were blaming me.
Eh.
it's probably your fault.
Well, we've got to have something to blame you for since you're not in the game.
That's very true.
How about blaming me for the great time you're having?
I mean, I enjoyed my deck.
Do you blame someone for a good time?
Yes. Constantly.
I enjoyed my deck. I think I probably could have played it more conservatively, but I figure the point of
Go
this
for
deck is to
broke.
smack people in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a sneak attack deck. You sneak attack.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in the first game you had all the pieces and not the mana,
Yeah.
and then the second game you had all the mana and not as many of the pieces.
Yeah. I mean, like, they're coming in like weird chunks. Like right now, you guys know I have Ilharg and Tectonic Giant. Because I've drawn 3 cards. So like, but that's what I have in my hand. So it's kind of like, I go, okay, I guess. And my hideaway is not even all that great, for the record.
For the record, it's not that good.
Yeah, it might as well be a land. It's not, but it might as well be.
Well,
Do I just go on a prayer? I think I did. Ugh.
I mean,
Do that.
go down to 7.
Just pull a Phyrexian and do green suicide.
But that's the thing. I could just play the game and still commit green suicide.
definitely take it. Definitely.
I mean, do you have creatures to play? Because then you can buff up your life total by a decent amount with retreat. Fuck you.
I forgot that I had Karametra. I should have just taken the 8. Actually,
Oh my god. Gave me 2 lands. Piece of shit. Oh, fuck you, Magic. Yay!
Why are you being so mean to it for?
Huh?
Why are you being so mean to it for?
It gave me 2 lands after I didn't have any mana left up to cycle.
So?
I would have cycled those lanes. And the other cards that gave me were not that great either.
Oh, this works. Haha.
You draw
Yeah.
cards. Yep.
6-7.
Yeah. Draw some cards. Draw cards is good.
Say no to all these.
Yes, you do. You must.
Oh, good lord, that's a fumigate.
That was the card I was hoping to draw, and it took me a shuffle and a draw 6.
Wonderful. Giving Aethez the card that I didn't want him to have back.
Not nice.
There's a Suture
Oh, you
Priest.
mean hostage taker? Yeah.
Yeah.
He just didn't want to have him to have Suture Priest.
I mean, neither do I at this point, but
Oh, you can answer
honestly,
it
I
on your
feel-
next turn. The first thing you can do
I
is play a
really
creature
feel
for
like
Variation's Trip.
that. Personally, I feel like that was a little premature.
I was dead to Aethez on my turn.
You had blockers.
I had 2 block. I actually had 0 blockers. I had to do the Spore Mound to even get there.
Didn't you have 2 elementals?
I double blocked the Ilharg like a moron.
yeah.
Yep. He
I-
double
I
blocked
killed-
Hillhard to kill it, even though it was going to go away with the Purpose trigger anyway. It did save him 3 damage. I
Well, he
guess.
prevented the damage.
Yeah.
Like he prevented 6.
Yeah, he prevented 3
But
extra damage. by
I
double
should have
block.
blocked. I should have blocked the Ilharg. I should have blocked the Perforos and the Tech Giant.
Yeah. Because then you would have taken 10 damage less instead of 6.
Exactly. But that wouldn't have felt so bad. The other card that I had, the card that I put on top was Retreat to Emiria. And I'm just like, because for some reason I looked at Spore Mound. I keep thinking Spore Mound is an enchantment.
Oh.
And so I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this isn't a creature. I can't get a landfall trigger off it. But then I don't know, like for some reason, I kept that in Rishkar Expertise, knowing that I would have a creature and at least draw 3. But the exact same time I put Retreat back, thinking, oh, there's no way I can get a land. I forgot what my commander does. Because that's what I do. I just forget what my commanders do.
Who needs to remember things?
Archivist, huh?
Take 1.
Everybody draw cards. Everybody discard cards.
You have the boots.
Gravebreaker Lamia. That's a neat tech. Not even a tech, that's just what you would run. Is that it? Search for a card. Yeah, it's a flat Entomb.
And Tomb for 5.
Yeah.
But
A 4/4
that,
lifelinking body.
I was so mad to see that this was an odd costed card because I want to put this in Garuda so badly.
Oh.
But I'm hitting it with Garuda is gonna feel so awful. I can't bring myself to do it, even though it's a good card.
what would you bury with Lamia?
There's another payoff. There's
Okay.
other ways for me to get stuff back. So I can put anything in the graveyard if
Like
I
a
have
top-
like Animate Dead or something.
Oh, true that.
Yeah. I have ways of getting stuff back from the graveyard, from anybody's graveyard in the deck that doesn't care about evens. I just mostly put even cost creatures so that Garuda has the best chance of hitting something. And
Right.
it's mostly copy and clone effects to
Right.
get like Garuda wheels going.
Oh, hey, look, there's
Speaking of
Garuda
which-
right now.
There's a
Call
Gigan
it.
Cyberclaw Terror.
Pick one.
All right, Seth. I know it's going to sound weird, but just put as many creatures into play as possible. Preferably if you still have that Mirror Battle Sphere, it'd be great.
I don't think
No,
he ever did
I don't-
this game.
Graveyard. You guys know I have Ill Hard back on my hand. I can kill Grey Cloud with
Oh,
where Ancient Shred.
yeah. I don't know if that's what I want to do though.
But you can.
I was gonna say because right now I'm
No, you're
further from the
scared.
threat.
Yeah, you're. Ooh.
I've been
Ooh.
completely neutered.
That's a deep dwelling tech right there. That Conjurer's Closet.
Play the land.
Okay.
Starting to get there.
Ooh. All right. So let's do. Oh. One too many. One too many.
Okay.
Haha. There
I
you
don't
go.
like that.
That seems
Why,
like
what
Ancient Shred is gonna start killing everybody.
What happened?
We're Ancient's Tread and Panharmonicon. So now when creatures power 5 or greater into the battlefield, he's got 2 bolts of 5 thrown around.
I don't understand. What's the problem?
Why are you killing the Suture Priest?
Blockers.
Because the future priest will kill him.
Yeah, I'm at 9. I don't think I can deal 40 damage across this entire game. Yeah.
You can definitely kill Aethez. You can definitely kill Grey Cloud. You also find a way to kill Zen.
His Nev just sets me back. Oh wait, his Nev just sets everyone back.
Yeah, it sets him back too.
Yeah.
Like that. Ugh.
But he's definitely have Aethez and Grey dead on board.
Yeah, he is. Because he throws 13 at Aethez for combat, throws the last copy at me, throwing both tread triggers at Grey.
Actually, does the Cauldron of Souls get it?
Or he can do that.
Oh, combustible, huh? You don't have to take damage. You can just give him 3 cards.
6
Oh yeah, but
triggers twice.
Thought you didn't want to kill me because I wasn't a threat.
Then
I think he's trying to kill everyone.
I think I can do it now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to kill everyone. But
Yeah,
I don't think it's just you. He's on the path to victory.
No, he hasn't.
I'm pretty sure I did the math right because this is a bunch of damage at him.
Is he not letting...
Ooh, that blasphemous act you took though.
It doesn't matter. You've won. Like, what's a blasphemous act to the winner?
I'm just saying, like, to see
I
blasphemous
mean,
act
had you not
as one of
done
the
that, he might not have won this turn. Actually, he can't win this turn because unless he's able to throw out more stuff to kill Aethez.
Will he persist with Cauldron of Souls?
Yeah. So then the creatures that Perforos cheated in die, come back, and then 4 tread triggers go on the stack.
Oh. I didn't realize we were still in combat mode. This Conjurer's Closet is in like the most obnoxious spot.
Sorry.
No, I'm like, it's the MTGO. It's not you. Like, because of where it was sitting. What first strike?
Gear Hulk.
Your Hulk has first strike.
Interesting.
Hang on, also exile the Gear Hulk.
Oh, I guess it doesn't work out. Oh wait. 1 mana short? Oh no, never mind. Voyager Staff.
Yep.
He's doing the things.
Why didn't the gear hole come back?
Because he put it in with
Ilhart bounced them
Ilhart.
back.
He put it. It's back in his hand.
And now,
He puts it back on the
Oh,
field.
there we go.
where they can shred good friggin' card.
It is.
Hey, just have a mill. Just have a mill. You'll hit 3 lands. Don't worry.
Yeah, you'll hit 6 lands. Ooh, Mirror March. That would have been cool too.
Yeah, Mirror March is pretty good for that deck too.
Oh, we got there this time.
You got there with the 8 life.
I did not think I was gonna win that. I thought Grey Cloud. I'm stupid with apparently Scarab God, and I thought Grey Cloud was gonna find a way to combo the Scarab God, not remembering that it's an exile and
Yeah, it is
token
an exile
copy.
effect. It's fair. It's fair.
No, it's not. But it's more fair than I thought it was.
Alright. Well, everyone, thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed the beautiful stream. It was fun, I think. I think it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah. GG's, everybody.